What's up, y'all? It's your boy coming back to you with another video, and I've come back from my 2 months hiatus like I normally do to bring you another video. In that time, the 1 and 2 months time, my video's been blowing up, y'all. I got like 6K views on one, 2K views on another, so I appreciate that shit. And y'all don't know how much that means to me, so I appreciate that, and I appreciate you liking, subbing, all that bullshit. Cause I'm just like a little kid doing shit in his bedroom. For YouTube, I never expected it to like sort of blow up in a sense. But here we are now, so I appreciate that a lot. Anyway, so I've come back to you with another tier list because I know y'all been loving this. I know y'all love the tier list, so I'm just gonna bring you back with another one. And, and hopefully I can keep up a consistent upload schedule for once in my life. If not, yeah, no. Because I'd be making a video once every 2 months. So, but we're back. Anyway, so this is a hero to evil tier list. As you can see, you can see the tier list. You have hero at the top, has good intentions for almost everything they do. Second, tries to be good sometimes. Third, conflicted in the middle, bit of an asshole below that, asshole below that, and then evil. So y'all know how this goes. Y'all know what asshole means. Anyway, let's just get right into it. So we have all the characters. I'll be doing all the characters today, including the redonkulous race ones. So yeah, let's get started. So first off, we have Cody. I wouldn't put him in. Has good intentions for everything they almost everything they do. You could argue that the Gwen stuff in season 1 was a bit weird because it was. However, he didn't mean to be weird because of it. He was just doing his thing. And honestly, he had a crush on her. So like, I'm not saying I excuse his behavior. I'm just saying that he had good intentions behind it. And then in season 3, World Tour, was when he really became into his own character, and you could see that he tried to be nice in everything he did. So there you go. Courtney. Now I'm not gonna put her in totally evil because I don't think she is. She has some good intentions sometimes. However, she's an asshole. So he's not evil, but paired with the right person, her niceness can show, making her not totally evil. So I'm gonna put her there because you could argue that she's mean to pretty much everyone because she is. However, she wasn't. If you put her with someone like Tyler, people like that, I believe she could really be nice to them when they're not playing the game. When they're playing the game, she can be a dick. However, you if she's in like an alliance or something with people like Tyler, I think she'll be like nice to them. That's my opinion at least. You don't know, can't know for sure. That's just my opinion at least. That I think she'll be nice to certain people if as time goes on and she grows onto them. Anyways, next we have DJ. DJ is a hero. He's one of the nicest characters in the whole series. Um, you know him, he's DJ, like, he never done anything wrong. Like, I can't remember the last thing he did without good intentions besides the chef storyline, which he then made up for when he quit. So I don't know how you would have him anything lower than hero. Sure, he sort of screwed over his team in team victory, but that wasn't any ill intentions. If anything, that was all Alejandro. So, anyways, next up we have Eva, asshole. And then, do I think Eve is a bigger asshole than Courtney? Yes, so she goes below that. Anyways, yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. If I think you're a bigger asshole, you go lower. If you think in the best hero goes higher, it'll make sense when I do some more anyways. So Eva is obviously not the nicest character. However, what stopped me from putting her in evil is that her aftermath shows that she's like not even she's not mean all the time like someone like all the other villains. However, apart from one which we'll get to anyways. She has some good intentions in the aftermath. Just don't cross it while you're playing the game. That's basically what I'm saying. And what stops her from being evil also is that she never really hated people apart from Courtney and Bridgette. Yeah, sure, she got super, super mad, but she never actually hated them, apart from Courtney and Bridgette. So, and she never even tried to get anyone out like that. So, anyways, we have Ezekiel Conflicted. The sexist thing, sure, you could call him an ass for that, but this dude doesn't even know what he's doing. He is crazy. He is mentally unstable. He has no idea what he's doing. If anything, I bet he don't even know what sexism means. He was just taught that, not his fault really, by his animal parents or something. So this dude has no idea what he's doing, which makes me put him in conflicted because he has no idea what he's acting on. He has no idea what he's doing. I would like for him to return to normal and get some more knowledge under his brain to see how his personality really is. Harold has good intentions. Ooh, actually, Harold's an iffy one because I'm having between here and here. I'm gonna put him there, but I do think Cody is a bigger hero than him, so he goes before Harold. Harold is a bit lower because you see them try to do things to Duncan, which yes are what's the fucking word, which is understood. You can understand what he's doing. However, there are other ways to deal with it if you want to be a true hero, I guess. But he's mostly nice to every single person on the show. Tyler, Cody, Shauna, of course. Even was nice to Heather for a bit. However, he would have these petty arguments sometimes, which makes him below Cody and below DJ, and in the tier below Hero. Anyways, we have Heather. Heather is an asshole below, so I think Courtney is less of an asshole than Heather, and I also think Eva is less of an asshole than Heather, so she's lower than them, obviously, so that's how I'm going to do that. Anyways, so the reason what stopped me from putting Heather in evil is her world tour run. She was still an asshole in her world tour run, but she shows she's not completely evil during that. In her action run as well, she proves that she's not completely evil. She's an asshole, of course, but she's not completely evil. It is pretty much self-explanatory. We all know Heather is a bitch. However, I just made my case for why she's not evil. Anyways, next we have Izzy, Conflicted. Same as Ezekiel, she has no idea what she's doing. However, she's nice to more people, so I'm going to put her ahead of Ezekiel. She has no idea what she's doing, however, she does more nice things, I suppose. Anyways, next up we have Shauna. She tries to be good sometimes. She's nice to mostly everyone except if you cross her. If you do cross her, then she's a complete asshole. So I'm gonna put her tries to be good sometimes because she is a good character. She's good. However, if you get on the wrong side, she's an asshole. Noah, bit of an asshole. He's not a mean person or anything. He can come across as that. He's super sarcastic, like myself, and you can see how he comes across as an asshole, even though he really isn't per se. However, his redonkulous race run, you could argue that he's in conflicted. However, based on his earlier seasons, I'm just going to put him a bit of an asshole, even though he's not mean per se, but he is sarcastic, and you can come across as he doesn't care, and he can come across as an asshole. So Trent, Conflicted, in between Ezekiel and Izzy. Trent is a weird one because he is nice to everyone. However, actually no, I'm gonna put Trent above. Yeah, once again, as I was saying, Trent is a weird one because he is nice to everyone. However, he is a bit weird in the sense that he is crazy with Gwen. I would like to see a season where he isn't with Gwen at all, to see his true personality without her. but we haven't seen that yet, so I can't comment on that. But Trent is, he tries to do good, he really does. However, the Gwen stuff really, in action I mean, really put him down. Plus the interactions with Duncan. I'm not saying Duncan didn't deserve to be yelled at, I'm just saying anyways. So next up we have Amy, evil, big ass bitch. You know, she has never done a good thing in her life, so you already know why she's there. Anne Maria, asshole, bigger asshole than Heather, so she's lower. So Anne Maria, bit of a toxic bitch. We all know this. She is nice in a way. In a way, I mean, she's not completely mean or anything. She just doesn't care, and she's rude. I wouldn't say she's mean. She's rude. Anyways, yeah, I guess that's all I can say on her. B, he had a short run. However, he had good intentions for almost everything he did, and he's in between Harold and Cody. He never really did a bad thing. However, he never did really, in any good things either. So, because he was there for just a short amount of time, you can never really digest his character. However, in the time he was there, he did everything good basically. So, Owen, you could argue he's hero. However, he is in the top of Has Good Intentions, the action season. People forget this, but he was a mule for Chris, which lowers him down from being a hero in my eyes. Pretty self-explanatory. He was a mule, and he tried to screw over Harold and Duncan, I believe, those two. He would be in the hero category if he wasn't a mule in action. However, he is in the top of Has Good Intentions for almost everything they do. Next up is Duncan, and he is evil. He's one of the most, if not the most evil person on this show. So, I mean, what's one good thing he done besides All Stars? And he didn't even want to do that either. So what's one good thing that he wanted to do? Nothing. Besides, I think he helped DJ out with his bunny or something. But other than that, yeah, sure, he has some glimpses of being nice. So I'll put him ahead of Amy. But he's not good at all. He's not a good person. He's an asshole. And even Duncan fans should admit this. He's an asshole. So that's why I have him in evil. He has done barely any good things, ever. He has bullied so many people. He has cheated on Courtney. If you counted that, I don't care if you do or not. I'm just saying you could argue that's what happened. If it didn't, I don't care. He hates Courtney. He's in 2 toxic relationships, one not the other. He was with Courtney, was an asshole to her. No, they were assholes to each other, to be fair. And then you had Duncan, who was an asshole to Gwen, which made her leave. And basically ruined her reputation. So that's why I have him in that evil. Next up, Alejandro, complete evil. You could argue that he is the most evil character on this show. I can't remember one good thing this dude ever did in his life. In the 2 seasons he was on, both he went pretty far. He once got runner-up in one and got like 8th or 7th in All-Stars. I didn't see him do one good thing. Not one good thing. And he ruined the reputation of Bridgette, Shauna. He used Tyler and then got rid of him. He used Duncan. Tyler was his biggest. I don't know what the word is, but Tyler's the reason why he's so evil, basically. Apart from Lashana and Bridgette and using them, but Tyler, he used Tyler's innocence in a way. If you watch Breaking Bad, it's sort of like Walter White and Jesse in a way. Not completely, but in a way. He used Tyler's innocence to not. Tyler doesn't really know what's going on, and he used that against him, which is in a game standpoint cool, but in a personality standpoint that makes you evil basically. You're using people for your own gain. That's almost the definition of evil. So I'm going to put him in evil, the bottom tier of evil. He's more evil than Amy and Duncan. So, anyways, back to back, we have the meanest person, and then we can have the nicest person in the show. Tyler, I haven't seen him do one bad thing like DJ. What separates Tyler from DJ is that DJ had the whole chef storyline, while Tyler, I don't recall him doing anything wrong, not once. Sure, he was with Alejandro, this dude didn't even know what was going on. I would have liked them to extend that storyline to have like Noah or something, be like, yo, Tyler, Alejandro's an asshole, do something about it, eliminate him, and he probably would have. And Tyler's pretty much cool with everyone on the show, apart from, actually, I wouldn't say part of, he's cool with everyone. So you could argue Tyler's the biggest hero of the show. I personally think he is, unless if I see someone that changes that, which I doubt it. Anyways, Gwen conflicted in the middle of Izzy and Gwen. Not Izzy and Gwen, Izzy and Ezekiel, my bad. So, her first season, she was an asshole, yes, but she was nice to the people who weren't mean to her. Understandable. In the second season, she was sort of an asshole towards Trent. I can understand that too. So, sure. Third season, however. Why are you with Duncan? He's evil. We all know this. That's what lowers her from being good at first. All-Stars. She's an asshole to Duncan. Understandable. However, you being with him was your choice. You knew what he was, and yet you still did it. That's somewhat your fault too. And then you had her thing with Trent. Whatever, understandable. What I'm saying is, she's somewhat like Noah. She isn't mean, but she isn't exactly the nicest person either. And unlike Noah, she became less sarcastic and more of a goody-goody in All-Stars, which puts her above Noah and Ezekiel. So that's why I put her there. Sierra. Sierra has good intentions, however, she is weird. She's in the same boat as Trent, more so. She literally tried to stalk Cody more so than Gwen stalked Trent. I mean, Trent stalked Gwen, even though that really didn't happen. You know what I'm saying. And then she had All Stars where she was obsessed. So I'm going to put her in the same boat as Gwen and Conflicted. Like I said, her whole character is based around Cody, we all know this. She is a stalker and a weirdo towards him. So that alone gets her conflicted. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Beardo, this dude had one episode. I don't know where to put him, so I'm gonna put him conflicted, in the top of conflicted, mostly because he did nothing. He was there for like 15 minutes making noises. I'm not sure what you want me to do with him, so I'm gonna put him conflicted. Beth, I hate this motherfucker so much, but you can't argue that she was made to be a good character. You can't argue that at all. However, she did have some mean moments, mostly towards Heather, which is understandable from her standpoint. However, she was a bitch to Lindsey. She sexually assaulted Harold when she kissed him, so I'm going to put her here. Tries to be good sometimes, because she basically sexually assaulted Harold, and I can't forgive that. And she like tried to kiss a pole or something, like what the fuck. And then she was an asshole to Heather, like I said before, understandable. So I'm gonna put her there. There's not much else to say other than that. Brick complete hero, below Tyler, ahead of DJ. So Brick has done nothing wrong, ever. But what makes Tyler ahead of him is that Tyler had more episodes, which means more of a chance to be mean, and he wasn't. That's the only reason why Tyler is ahead of Brick here. Brick, once again, has done nothing wrong like Tyler. He's a character that doesn't really lash out at anyone. He just takes it and goes. So that is not much other Not much else I can say. Although the storyline with Joe, you could argue that he should have been mean to her, but he wasn't. Just like Alejandro and Tyler. Tyler should have been mean to Alejandro, but he wasn't. So there you go. Bridgette. This one's iffy. She would be a hero if she didn't do one thing: cheat on Jeff. So, do I put her 2 tiers below because she cheated, or do I put her 1 below? I think I'm going to put her in the top of this tier, or the bottom of this tier. I'm not quite sure yet, but this one is complicated for me because she made one mistake, she paid for it, so I'm going to put her there. She paid for it. That's the only reason why she is in the has good intentions for almost everything they do tier. That is the only reason why she's there, because she paid for it, unlike Duncan, who did not pay for shit. So Bridgette is up there because she did try to pay for it. She made one massive mistake, but she paid for it. She said sorry like 2 billion times. She got fucked by Blaney. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to put her here because she did pay a lot. She got her karma so many times. She paid for it. She said she was sorry. There's not much else you can do about that. So I'm going to put her there. She made one massive mistake. She knows. Actually, I'm going to lower down Owen because of the mule shit. Cody, fuck. What should I do here? Yeah, I'm going to keep the same order. My bad. Anyways, I'm going to keep the same order. So, Bridgette, middle of, has good intentions for almost everything you do. She made one mistake. She paid for it. What else can you ask for? Actually, I'm going to put her ahead of Cody, but below Owen. It's hard because she made one mistake. That's it, one mistake, but it was such a massive mistake, you know? I would love to put her in Hero, but I can't because she made that big of a mistake, while the other characters in Hero made, like, no mistakes at all. Brody, has good intentions for everything they do. Below Bridgette, but above Cody. So, this one, Redonkulous characters are going to be iffy because you can't really digest their personality all that much. One season, barely any screen time because they're with partners. But, you know, Brody is a Jeff in a sense, except Jeff had that action run where he was an asshole towards Bridgette. But I can't put him in Hero yet because I don't think that he was necessarily good, other than that he was dumb. He didn't do anything bad, he was just kind of dumb. So I'm going to put him there. Cameron, this motherfucker is so annoying. I hate Cameron, bro. But, rethinking back, he didn't do anything bad necessarily. However, I would argue that he is below Owen. I'm not sure where to put him. He's either the bottom of Hero or the top. Below Bridgette, next to Cody. Brody. Cameron, he's weird in a sense because he never did anything wrong, but he is a loser. I'm not sure what else to say. He was nice to everyone, so realistically, I guess he should be a hero. Apart from the fact that he unintentionally screwed over everyone by being dumb about Mal. So it was unintentional, but he still fucked over people for no reason. He's a good person. He tried to kiss Courtney, which is weird. So I'm going to put him below Brody. Even though he was pushed into it, he didn't even say anything like, I'm sorry. He was a bit of an asshole towards Scott, too. So I'm going to put him there. Which is understandable, by the way. I'm not excusing that. He shouldn't have been a tiny bit of an asshole towards Scott, but he was. So, Carrie, Tries to be good sometimes, I guess. Ahead of those three, I mean. I don't remember much, but I do remember that she was a nice character, but she wasn't the nicest, so I'm gonna put her there. Once again, I don't know much about her. However, I do remember she was sort of an obsessive with Devon at the start, so I'm gonna put her there. Chef. Conflicted. Probably there. He's not an asshole because if you remember his stuff with Shauna, Izzy, he was mostly trying to help them, if anything. But actually I'm gonna put him in a bit of a hassle. I'm gonna put in his daycare stuff, like the dude helps run a daycare, so there you go. So that which stops him from being a complete asshole. He runs a daycare for little kids, I guess. There's not much to talk. There's not much else to talk about here. So, Chet. Where the fuck is Lorenzo? Where the fuck is Lorenzo? Whatever the fuck his name is, or Enzo, whatever the fuck. There he is. So I'm gonna do these two at once. Because they're basically the same person. I'm gonna put them in asshole. Below, he is less of an asshole than Heather. I'm gonna put him in a bit of an asshole, and Chef will be lower than that because I believe they were good at the end. So I'm gonna put them there. Yeah, I guess there's not much to talk about. They were assholes in the beginning, and then they turned good. There's not much else to say about them. Chris, evil. More evil than Duncan, more evil than Amy, and more evil than Alejandro. I say more evil than Alejandro because he didn't care that people would die. His interns, and he tried to kill basically everyone on the show. He rigged the show. This is not confirmed or anything, but there's evidence to say that he rigged the show against Tyler. There should be others that I forgot, but since I'm a Tyler fan, I looked into it a lot, and you could really make the case that he rigged it against Tyler. Also Ezekiel, you can make that case as well. Noah too, and he rigged it for Duncan, Courtney. You could make the case they rigged it for those two. If you remember, Chris said World Tour. It was like one of the non-eliminations episodes. This dude literally said, "I will keep Duncan." For no reason other than the fact he brings drama. And then in Phobia, which is rigging by the way, and then in Phobia Factor, Tyler technically did his challenge. However, he was not counted as a point. So I'm going to say he's rigged. He tries to kill people. He's an asshole, which makes him a big evil. Where's the fuck is Emmy at? Where's Ennui? Where's Crimson's partner here? Y'all probably fucking yelling at me right now. He's right there. But I can't see him because I'm fucking blind, I guess. Where the fuck is Ennui? I forgot how to say this motherfucker's name. But wherever he is, I don't know where he is, but he should be here somewhere. I literally cannot find this motherfucker at all. I found him. Alright, so, they're in the same spot as Noah, bit of an asshole. They're sarcastic. They don't like talking to people. But they're not mean or anything. They just don't say shit. Which like Noah, can make them come across as an asshole. So there you go. Dakota, conflicted. Above Gwen, above Izzy, above. She was stereotypical mean blonde girl at the start, but then throughout the season, her good side started to show. Not enough that she would try to be good sometimes, but just enough that would make her get out of the asshole categories. That's pretty much all I say. She like the Chet brothers. She was bad, and then she became good with Sam. So there you go. Dave. This dude is either an asshole or an evil. I'm gonna put him in the bottom of evil. By bottom of evil, that means he is the top of evil, meaning that he is the less evil out of the 4 other ones that are in there. It'll make sense at the end, I guess. But he is a complete asshole. He's tried to stalk Sky. This dude is weird. This dude is a weirdo, bro. This dude's just weird as fuck. There's not much to say. And then when Sky rejects him, this motherfucker goes insane or something. Like, what the fuck? So, like, whatever, bro. You do your thing. This is pretty much self-explanatory. For all the Day fans, yes, he is an asshole. He is evil. He tried to literally stalk someone. Well, not stalk, but he was obsessed over someone. And when he got rejected, this dude really tried to ruin her life. So, that's what makes him a weirdo. I am not sorry. Dawn. I'm trying to recall if I remember her doing anything bad, and I don't. So, she's going in hero. Ahead of DJ? No. Mostly because she didn't have enough screen time to make a true personality on her. However, people did think she was weird. However, that she always did do good things. She never did anything bad with her powers per se, and she loves the animals or whatever. This is also pretty much self-explanatory. Devon, same category as Carrie, same person basically, except they were swapped the jealousies. In the first half of Duncan's race, Carrie was the jealous one, and then in the second half, Devon was. So there you go, I guess. Dawn. Conflicted. He is the perfect spot where a host should be, below, right there. He is probably a nice person outside of the show, but he is a bit of a, you can't really tell what he is inside the game, which is what a host should be. He should be non-biased, aka conflicted. So there you go, that's what he should be. Not much else to say. He's basically in the middle of the road, which he should be at. Where the fuck is Junior? Okay, there you go. Come on, go there. Okay. Dwayne is a hero. This dude did nothing wrong. And Dwayne Jr., just because he's a teenager, he is going to be below, actually. Below. Dwayne is just lower because he's a teenager, you know. He's a bit of an asshole towards his dad sometimes, which is understandable because he is a teenager. I'm sure he'll mature when he grows up or whatever. Anyways, Dwayne is a hero. This dude has done nothing wrong. He's just trying to help out his kid and shit. You know, just doing the things as a dad should do, which makes him a hero in my eyes. I don't think he ever did anything wrong, or at least not. He didn't try to attempt to do anything wrong. And the reason why he's below Don, DJ. Actually, I'm gonna put Don above DJ because Don didn't do anything wrong ever, but DJ did the chef storyline. The reason why he's below DJ, Don, Brick, and Tyler is because one of the what's the word? He didn't have enough screen time like Don and Brick to really to give me a true representation of his character. However, he did have enough to put him in hero. Ella, she's a bit weird. However, she never tried to do anything bad per se. However, she's weird. So there you go, I guess. She's a nice person, a really nice person actually. She is the same way as Donna. She loved the animals, but you can see how she's annoying sometimes, which doesn't make her bad per se. It just makes her annoying, which is why she is below hero in my eyes. So where the fuck is Where is Mary? All right. Wait, no, that's not Mary. That's Mary. The nerds, they had a like dead ass like 10 minutes screen time. So I'm going to put them in conflicted. In between Izzy Shore. They are both, and you can see how they can be egotistical sometimes, but it's really not enough to see that they're mean or anything. And they're also in the same sense that you could see how they could do good sometimes, but not enough screen time to tell their true personality. So they're in their middle. So they're in the middle of conflicted. If I could fucking talk. Anyway, so we have Emma and Kitty. Kitty tries to be good sometimes. I remember her doing some bad stuff. Once again, she's a teenager. Relax. Of course, teenagers aren't perfect. Or, I mean, everyone here is a teenager, but what I mean is that her and Dwayne Jr. are on the younger side. Maybe like fucking 13 or something. Dwayne Jr. is like 8. Kitty's like 16 or whatever. Anyways, so Kitty's in trying to be good sometimes, and Emma is in a bit of an asshole. Same category as Noah. Once again, Emma is not mean. She's more sarcastic. like Noah. Basically just put what I say about Noah onto Emma. And then Katie, she's nicer than Emma by a lot. However, you could see how I don't want to say she's mean, but you can see how she can be annoying, I guess. However, she does try to do good in everything she does, so there you go. Jeff, same boat as Bridgette, however higher. Jeff, he didn't cheat, but he was a big asshole in action. However, Redonkulous Race redeemed him, and then Total Drama Island was also a way he was nice. And like Bridgette, he paid for his actions, which makes him has good intentions for almost everything they do. In the has good intentions for almost everything they do category. Sorry if I repeated myself, I'm fucking mentally ill. But Jeff and Bridgette, there you go. Both made big mistakes. Both paid for it. There you go. Where the fuck? I think that's Gary, or is that Pete? I think that's Pete. So where's Gary? Where's they're assholes. We both know they're assholes. Actually, I'm gonna put in the same category at. I know it's really sarcastic, but I don't remember them doing anything mean, so I'm gonna put them there. Once again, in the same boat as Noah, Emma, like goth people. They're sarcastic, but they're not mean. So I'm gonna put them in a bit of an asshole. Blaney, Blaney, I am not sure what I should put her at. I don't recall her doing one good thing, so she is evil. Actually, I'm gonna put Dave below Duncan because of All Stars. Blaney, eviler than Duncan, eviler than Dave, eviler than Emma. I'm not Emma. I'm stupid. Amy. Is she eviler than Alejandro? Yes. Is she eviler than Chris? No. She's basically Chris without the murdering part. So there you go. That's all I gotta say on her. She's Chris without trying to kill her interns. And she's more sassy, I guess. The icy answers. This one, they're gonna be different actually. Jose is evil. I don't recall her doing one good thing. She throws temper tantrums all the time. However, she's less evil than Duncan. And then Jose, he's a bit of an asshole. Right about here. He was a bit of an asshole at the start of the season. However, as things goes on, he'll be like, Jose, chill the fuck out, But yeah, there you go. I guess. He was an asshole at the start, and then slowly he became more chill. Jose, she was an asshole throughout. Jasmine, Jasmine has good intentions for almost everything she does above Ella. Only reason why she's not in here is because I remember her disliking Sean for basically no reason during the start. Actually, I think Sean screwed her over accidentally or something, if I remember correctly. However, she has good intentions for almost everything she does. I remember her helping Sammy out a lot with Amy, and then I remember her being sort of a bitch to Sean in the beginning because he accidentally screwed her over or something. I don't remember that much, but anyways, next up we have the twins. I'm gonna put them in tries to do good sometimes, right in the same category as Junior. They're nice people. They didn't do anything wrong, except that with their clumsiness, you can see how, unlike Tyler's clumsiness doesn't really affect anyone. It just affects himself. With the twins, they sometimes screw over other people with their clumsiness, not on purpose, but on accident, of course. But it's not really their fault, so I'm going to put them in tries to be good sometimes. However, they do accidentally cause injury to other people. Not on purpose, like I said, but on accident. Plus, we didn't get to see enough screen time of them, and I prefer not to. So, there you go. Jen and where's Tom? Tom, there you go. They're the same character. They should have got more screen time in Redonkulous Race. Once again, not mean, They're sarcastic, so we'll put them there. Once again, same thing as Noah, Emma, the Goths, the fucking tennis people. They're sarcastic. Well, they're not sarcastic. They're just in over their heads a bit. I can see they being nice people, but they're somewhat in over their heads with fashion, so that kind of lowers them down. Joe, asshole. I don't know where. She is more of an asshole than Courtney. She's on the same level as Eva, but I'm gonna put her lower because Eva had the aftermath where she was chilling, and Joe didn't. So basically, Joe is a meaner version of Eva. Because if you remember, she was basically a bitch to everyone. Most importantly, being Brick. She was an asshole to Brick a lot. So I guess that's pretty much it. She was asshole to people for no reason. She was mean, but I wouldn't say she's evil. She's just an asshole. Justin, he's either bit of an asshole. I'm gonna put him in bit of an asshole. Above them, below them. The reason why I have him in a bit of an asshole is because he really got his karma at the end where he basically got his fucking face shattered. So he got his karma, like Jeff and Bridgette, they got their karma. So I'm gonna put them a little bit higher because they got their karma. But he was still of an asshole a lot. He uses looks a lot, which makes him an asshole, like Alejandro. He was intentionally mean. However, like I said, he paid his karma. So the reason why he's not an asshole is because he paid his karma. Where is Sadie at? There's Sadie. These two. I remember Katie and Sadie being sort of mean, but to each other, I mean. So I'm gonna put them a bit of an asshole above Chef, below the twins. They're teenagers, so they fight with each other a lot, but I wouldn't say they're assholes or anything. They're nice most of the time, but I wouldn't say they're conflicted because they're a bit weird and obsessive in a way with each other. And they fight a lot with each other in that one episode where they went camping or whatever, and then when Sadie cried or whatever, she did nothing. So with some of these characters, I would like to see more of them before I make a determination on their personality. But for most of the time, they're pretty chill, but they do fight with each other a lot, especially in the aftermath. Kelly and where's Taylor? Taylor's right there. And then where is the other vegan? Right there. And then where's Tammy? Right there. Where's Sanders? Where's Sanders? Right there. I'm just gonna get all the ridiculous race teams done real quick. I think that's all. No, Ryan and then Stephanie. That should be all. And no, I have the Rockers. So where is Spud? Alright, I'm just gonna get all the ridiculous race teams out of the way so we can be done with them. Anyway, so we have Taylor. She's an asshole, but that's just because she's a teenager, so she's more of an asshole. She's less than an asshole than Joe. She is. She's close. You could really argue either. I'm gonna put her in less of an asshole than more of an asshole. I mean than Eva. Once again, she's just a sarcastic, spoiled teenager. So yeah, actually, I'm gonna put her below. Heather should be higher. I don't know what I'm doing here. Anyway, so Taylor is the spoiled child. I don't know why I have Anna Maria so low. I'm gonna readjust this asshole tier here. Heather, she's on the same level as Courtney. Actually, I'm put her. Joe is more evil, but Eva isn't. Anna Maria more evil. And more evil. Okay, there you go. I fixed it, Taylor. Sorry for taking a bit longer, but there you go. Taylor, she's a spoiled teenager. Everyone hates her. Nobody likes her. So she's an asshole. She's not evil because she didn't do anything super wrong. She's just a spoiled brat. Kelly tries to do good sometimes. Below, above Beth, but below Junior. She tries to be a good mom, but you can see how she is an asshole sometimes. But she's nice for most of the time, I guess, if I recall correctly. She tries to do good by her daughter, but her daughter is an asshole. So, the vegans, if I recall, they're a bit of an assholes. They're a bit assholes. They're a bit of an asshole. So I'm going to put them below Noah. Below the tennis people, but above Justin. If I recall, they're a bit of an asshole about their veganism. I remember them getting mad about Dwayne or something about stealing their ice cube on accident or something. But once again, not enough screen time for me to fully grasp the character that they had. So they're in a bit of an asshole tier list. I mean, not tier list. Leonard and Tammy. This one's weird. I'm gonna put them in. Tries to do good sometimes. Ahead. Same. Once again, not enough screen time for me to do anything with them. From what I've seen, they didn't do anything bad per se. I can't tell if Leonard was trying to be funny or actually cast spells in Pockettail Island, Pikachu Island, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. But once again, not enough screen time for me to fully grasp a personality. But for the time they were there, they were chill. Tame was there for like fucking 10 minutes. But you know, I'm the cops. They're in. Sanders is in good intentions for almost everything to do. Ahead, below. And then MacArthur is in tries to do good sometimes. Ahead, below. She's on the same tier as Shauna, where she's an asshole to people that are mean to her. But if you're chill with her, then she'll be chill with you. Same area as Shauna. And Sanders, she's not really mean to anyone, but she's less mean. But no, I should say she's more mean when you're when you're mean to her. Actually, I'm gonna put her below these guys. Below. She should be in the bottom of that category. Actually, I'm gonna put her. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm gonna put her there. Below, but above Lashana. Alright, there you go. Yeah. I think that's what I should do there, but whatever. Yeah, I think that's good. Anyway, so Sanders, she's sort of mean to people. She's in the same boat as Lashana and MacArthur, where she's mean to people that aren't really nice to her, but she's nice to people that are nice to her. But unlike MacArthur and Lashana, she is more down to earth, I guess, and she's more helpful to others than those two. And then we have the daters or haters, whatever you want to fucking call them. Stephanie is an asshole. Below, more of an asshole, and less of an asshole. I don't recall her doing one good thing in the whole series, but once again, not enough screen time for me to put her in evil or anything. But she was an asshole. Alright, and then we're gonna have Ryan, and tries to do good sometimes above. I think we'll put Trent above. Yeah, he was weird, but he never tried to do anything bad on purpose. Above. He's gonna be in the top of try to do good sometimes. He is a nice person. I don't recall him being mean to anyone other than Stephanie. So that's why he's in trying to be good sometimes. Not in has good intentions for almost everything to do. If you can't tell, I'm trying to speed that up. Anyways, whatever. He's in tries to do good sometimes because he's a nice person. I remember his interactions with Carrie. He always tried to help her out. So yeah, the Rockers, they're in tries to do good sometimes. You can't really put them in has good intentions for almost everything they do because you can't really get a full grasp on their character and the time they were in. Let's put them below Ryan. The Rockers didn't really have any um scenes with any other characters. I remember they were just on their own for most of the time, so you can't really see how they interacted with other characters. But from what I remember, they were basically chill people, but not enough screen time for me to put them in has good intentions for almost everything they do tier. Or I can't put them in Conflicted because they were nice most of the time. So there you go. Lindsey, um, Lindsey, this one's tough. I'm gonna put her ahead of Harold, ahead of B, ahead of Cody, ahead of Cameron, ahead of Brody, ahead of Bridgette, ahead of Jeff, ahead of Ella. I'm gonna put her here. The only reason why she isn't hero is because her dumbness screws over Tyler a lot. Not on purpose, but she does unintentionally screw with this man all the time. Like I said, she forgot his. I didn't say it, but she forgot his name. Pretty asshole thing to do. Again, not on purpose, just unfortunate. She was. They did a storyline with Alejandro for like the first episode, where they would flirt with each other. She never cheated or anything. They were just flirting, I guess. But then she stopped before she remembered Tyler actually. So I don't know why that storyline got canned or something. But Lindsey didn't even do anything. So, but still, they flirted for like 10 minutes in the first episode. So, and then she never cheated on Tyler, but she really screwed this man over heavy, bro. She forgot his name. Once again, not intentional. But other than that, she's a really nice person. But like I said, her dumbness can really sort of screw with the people around her. She's not intentionally mean, but she has done some mean things before, if that makes sense. And I do remember her being mean to Courtney. Like I said, understandably mean, but you know. And I do remember her taking Duncan to that movie theater just to play with Courtney. That was pretty cool. And Duncan hated it too, I think. Oh, Max. I'm not gonna put him evil. I'm not gonna put him asshole. He's just annoying. He thinks he's evil, but he's not. Ahead of Justin, ahead of the vegans, blah 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 blah. Below them. He never did anything mean. He was just annoying to other characters. So there you go. Never did anything mean, but he was just annoying to other characters. That's pretty much describing Max in one sentence. Mike. I'm counting Mal in this because it wouldn't be fun just to do Mike. So I'm counting Mal. Mal would be evil. Mike would be has good intentions for almost everything they do. So what's in the middle of that? Conflicted. There you go. So Mike's going Conflicted. Ahead of them. So Mike himself has good intentions for almost everything they do. Mal would be evil. So if you get the middle, it would be Conflicted or a bit of an asshole. So I'm going to give Mike the benefit of the doubt, even though I hate his character. So I'm going to put him in Conflicted. Just because the Mal thing wasn't really his fault. And when he is just Mike, he's a nice person. Too nice. So, by the way, I'm not saying that you need to be like super, super nice to everyone who isn't mean. I'm not saying you can't be mean to people that are mean to you if you're not a hero. Because Tyler should have been mean to Alejandro, and he would have still been a hero. Rick should have been mean to Joe. He would have been a hero. DJ was mean to some people before. I remember him shouting at Chef. Lindsey. I'm gonna put Lindsey in the top of, in below of here, just because their shit wasn't intentional at all. Owen. Do I want to move Owen? I'll do that at the end. Rodney. This dude is conflicted, bro. Because this dude is weird as fuck. He's bottom of conflicted just because he is weird as fuck. That's pretty much all I gotta say. This dude is a weirdo. Sam has good intentions for almost everything he does. Not enough. He's not really nice in a way. He is just chill. He doesn't really have beef with anyone. However, he's not really friends with anyone either. So I'm gonna put him next to Ella. Sadie, same category as Sam. Where's Sam? There you go. She's not a hero because she's fucking annoying as shit, but she's in the same category as Sam. They're nice, but they're not really super friends with anyone. So there you go. Scarlet, evil, but in the less of the evil. Actually, didn't she try to murder motherfuckers? So I'm gonna put her like there, just because she didn't even, right there. Only reason why she's super evil is because she tried to literally murder people. So there you go. Scott, conflicted. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, I'm gonna put him in there. He was evil. He would have been an asshole in Revenge of the Island, but All Stars really changed him. He was more of a nice guy. Not in the Reddit nice guy way, but you know. Anyways, he was more chill in All Stars. He was more nice in All Stars. Sure, he was a bit sarcastic in All Stars. Actually, I'm gonna put him below, and I'm gonna put him a bit of an asshole. Same level as Justin, in the way that they both got their karma. However, in the first seasons they were in, they were assholes. They're in the same category, so I'm gonna put Scott below Justin, but they're in the same category in a sense. So then you have Sean. Sean is weird. So I'm gonna put him in. Has good intentions for almost everything he does. He's in the same category as Cody. So I'm gonna put him there. He's weird in a sense, I guess. Yeah, that's what I really gotta say about Sean is that he is a weirdo, which can get annoying, but he is a chill person. So there you go. Sky is pretty in that. Sky could literally be anywhere on this list if you, depending on your point of view. Sky could literally be anywhere. But for this case, I'm going to put Sky in the top of asshole. Why? People may ask why. You can really put Sky anywhere here. But she didn't tell her boyfriend. She broke up with him. And then she flirted with Dave a little bit. Basically, she was an asshole to her friend, her boyfriend. She cheated on him. She was an asshole towards Dave when he was trying to be nice. I'm not saying that's not excusable because this dude literally became a weirdo. But there you go. And then she was chill to everyone else, but you can see how in her personal life she can be a bit of an asshole. So Stacy, conflicted. She's not mean or anything, she's just annoying as shit. So there you go. Same level as Izzy, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Sugar, asshole, below Joe. I wouldn't say she's evil, but I would say she is a fucking. Actually, I would say she's evil. This motherfucker has not done. What am I saying? She's on the same level as Jose, though. So there you go. Lightning, conflicted. Oh, by the way, I should elaborate more on Sugar. Sugar is an asshole. We all know this. She's an evil because she didn't do one good thing ever in her life, and she's a fucking asshole. Which I said like 10 times this video, or 100 million times this video. In which Lightning is conflicted. He was very chill in All Stars in the first fucking, I don't know, the first in every episode of Revenge of the Island apart from the last two. So he was chill apart from those two episodes. So for that case, I'm gonna put him conflicted. He's not mean or anything, but he's not exactly the nicest person either. Topher, he's a bit of an asshole. He is right there. So Topher's a bit of an asshole. He's not exactly an asshole because he's more like a spoiled child, but he's less of a spoiled child than Taylor. He's more like sarcastic towards people rather than super mean. So there you go, I guess. And finally, we have Zoe, who is I'm gonna put her in the bottom or in the top of here. We'll put her at the bottom there, just because of Commander Zoe. She was mean to pretty much everyone for no fucking reason, and then she was fucking, I don't know what she was doing in All Stars, but hold on, fixing my bed a little bit, gotta do multitask. But anyways, Zoe, she was a bit like Lindsey, but more so. She didn't know what she was doing, but she was really dumb. She was really fucking dumb. Anyway, so that's our tier list. So I'm just gonna go over it. The biggest hero in total drama, in my opinion, is Tyler, followed by Brick, followed by Don, followed by DJ, followed by Dwayne, followed by Lindsey. I want to keep that the same. Lindsey, when it is not higher because she was a bit mean during her Captain Lindsey run. But for the most time, she's really nice to Tyler. She's nice to people that don't fuck her over. And her relationship with Tyler is pretty much the nicest one on the show. For that, she gets credits. Owen, has good intentions for almost everything they do. Owen, followed by Jasmine, followed by Ella, followed by Sam, followed by Sammy, followed by Jeff, followed by Bridgette, followed by Brody, followed by Cameron, followed by Cody, followed by Sean, followed by B, followed by Harold, followed by Zoe. I'm going to keep that the same. Tries to be good sometimes. Ryan, Spud, Rock, Carrie, Devon, Kitty, Trent, Sanders, Lashana, Sanders, I can't tell the difference, so I'm just going to fucking guess. Nikki, Mickey. I think it's Nikki and Mickey. I think so, but whatever. Leonard, Tammy, Jr., Kelly, and Beth. I'm going to move Trent up a little bit. Not much, but Trent is tough because sure he went crazy, but that wasn't on purpose. I'm gonna put him up one tier, just because of the aftermath. And he said sorry for pretty much everything. He didn't blame Gwen, he blamed himself. So he accepted responsibility, so I'm gonna put him in the bottom of has good intentions for almost everything they do tier. Anyways, other than that, Trent, I'm gonna keep that tier the same. Conflicted, Dakota, Don, Beardo, Mike / Mal, Lightning, Elodie, Mary, Izzy, Stacy, Gwen, Sierra, Ezekiel, and Rodney. When I'm going to move up here. Just because she wasn't mean on purpose. However, her relationship with Duncan, you can see how that dragged her down. And I'm just gonna leave it on that. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And I will answer them because I have no life. So other than Gwen, I'm going to keep that to the same. A bit of an asshole. Noah, Emma, Enui, whatever the fuck you want to say. Crimson, Matt, Jose. Not Jen. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Jen, Tom, Pete, and Gary. I don't know which one is which. Mary, no. Louie. What the fuck is her name? I think that is, shit, we're gonna do a live research right now. Vegans, total drama, live research. Lori and Miles. I got one. Miles, Lori, Justin, Scott, Chet, Lorenzo, Katie, Sadie, Topher, Chef, I'm contemplating moving the sarcastic people up to conflicted, but I'm just going to keep them the same. However, no, I should restate: Noah, Emma, Enui, Crimson aren't assholes. They're just sarcastic. Same as Tom, no, not Tom. Gary and Pete. I want to put them higher actually. So right there. So Noah, Emma, Enui, Crimson, Pete, and Gary aren't really assholes, more than the sense that they're sarcastic, which is why they're lower. But they're not mean, they're just sarcastic. Let me just restate that. So there you go. Other than moving the tennis players up, I'm going to keep that the same. Asshole, Sky, Courtney, Eva, Stephanie, Anne Maria, Heather, Taylor, and Joe, I'm going to keep that the same. Evil. I may move Sky up one. Yeah, I'm going to move up Sky one. In the bottom of being an asshole. It just doesn't look right for her to be in the asshole tier. However, she did cheat on her boyfriend like 20 times, and she never admitted it. And she did tease Dave a little bit. So I'm going to put her there. Other than that, I'm going to keep the asshole tier the same. Evil, Jose, Sugar, Duncan, Dave, Amy, Alejandro, Scarlett, Blanley, and Chris. I'm going to keep that the same. So that is our hero to evil tier list. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you back in another 10 months. Peace the fuck out. Hope y'all enjoy the new season and shit. If I don't come back, which I probably will. Not that I said I wouldn't. But hope y'all enjoyed the new season and shit. This is my tier list. I'll just scroll down slowly so you all can see it. Other than that, have a good day. Remember to like, share, and subscribe and comment if you have any questions or any feedback you want to say. And if you disagree with the tier list, it's just my opinion, of course, but you can leave a dislike. I don't really care. If you have any disagreements or agreements, you can also put them in the comments down below. Anyways, that's all. I really want to thank you all for the support once again. And that's it. Peace the fuck out.